Jackets win 5-4 over the Minnesota Wild in overtime. That was a wild game. Back and forth, weird goals, just about puck bouncing. I don't know what was going on in that game. We did not look good at all. Minnesota did not look good. Neither of the goalies looked good. Bob Dubnyk, it just was everywhere. But we'll take the 2 points and move on to Winnipeg. Starting off in the first period, there was a couple of chances by us, a couple of chances by Minnesota. At one point, Minnesota flips the puck out and it goes out past to our defenseman, to right to Eric Stahl, who's behind Harrington, who has a breakaway. Bob stops him. We had an early power play. Well, early-ish, but halfway through the period. And we couldn't do anything on it. Couldn't even get a shot off. Just nothing was working our way. Nothing was moving. So we're playing just a chippy first period, going back and forth, doing our thing. And Minnesota gets it. They carry it up the ice. Eric Stahl is carrying up the ice, goes to the center of the ice, passes over to his winger. Eric Stahl turns on the Jets, goes by Foligno. Now he's behind everybody. Eric Stahl receives his pass back from his winger. Harrington was the only defenseman who could have done anything, and he made the smart play of taking away the passing lane to the defender on the back lane. Not the defender, the winger on the back lane was Chris Stewart, so he took that away. Unfortunately, Eric Stahl put it past Bob, giving Minnesota a 1-0 lead. So we do the face-off in the center ice. Win the face-off, get up to the boards. Panarin's just over the line. He chips it over to Winberg. Winberg comes in. Werenski sees it, has an opportunity to step up, does step up. When Winberg gets him the pass, he tries to take the shot. It misses. He goes down, gets the puck, is playing with it down low. Winberg comes around the net. Werenski goes, here you go, and gives it to Winberg. Winberg gets checked. Werenski sneaks around to the other side. Winberg breaks free of his check, looks across the ice, sees Werenski wide open, and goes, here you go, and sends a nice pass right over to him, who Werenski pits it in the back of the empty net. Jackets tie it 1-1 about 35 seconds after the Wild score. Great retaliation, great comeback. Normally we are on the other side of that, where we score a goal and then get scored on right away. Came back, we wanted to get that goal back. It was a kind of a broken play the first one, so we were like, okay, we'll settle down, we can do this, we can get the goal. So we end the period 1-1. Good strong play by us to finish that period off. So second period starts, you hope we can pick it up and finally have a good start to a period. And nope, Minnesota comes out in our zone, they're buzzing around, doing some good stuff for them, and then Zach Telpe takes a penalty for holding. He held the dude, blatantly obvious, sucks. So Minnesota gets their first power play of the night, and our penalty kill is doing a good job, keeping it outside. They can't get anything through. They work it around, and they got a Minnesota player goes across the top, and Calvert kind of trips him. Calvert goes spinning out, he goes spinning out, creating an open lane. They wire pass over to Tyler Ennis. Tyler Ennis shoots it in the back of the net. Jackets are now down 2-1 to the Wild. So a little bit later, Minnesota's coming out of their zone. They chip it up. Jafar gets to our blue line. He goes and makes the pass, and it gets picked off by Ferraro. It was a horrible pass. He telegraphed it all the way. Don't know why he made this stupid pass, but he did. They come down. Ferraro passes over to his winger. The guy takes a shot. It's bouncing. Bob stops it, and it kind of trickles through him a little bit, but nobody knows that. So all the fans behind Bob start yelling, oh my god, it's free, it's free, free. And Ferraro bits it in. Wild lead 3-1. Savard feels horrible. He knows he shouldn't have made that pass, and he made it anyways. He couldn't tie up Ferraro after he got to the net, and he put it in. Just a horrible sequence of events for Savard. He feels horrible. So a couple minutes later, we come in the Wild zone. Borkstrand has the puck. He takes the shot. It gets blocked. It pops right up to the point. Savard's coming in, and he just blasts it home because he's not happy with himself. He's just getting out anger, and it goes right past Evan Dubnyk, bringing Jackets within 1. They're down 3-2. He felt better after that. After that goal, he's like, okay, pressure's off. I don't feel as bad anymore. I kind of atoned for my mistake, so let's just go out there and play some good hockey. He played better defensively. Everybody started to settle down a little bit. Still weird bounces, still weird shots, weird rushes, but we end the period 3-2 Minnesota. Start the third period, come out, very good. We are clearly a third period team, just like last year. Third period, overtime, shootout, that is where we are stronger. Wish we could improve the first and second period. So we're in our zone doing some stuff, and Harrington, high six, a player. He goes to the box. 2 minutes. I'm like, Harrington, you can't do that. That's not smart. That's not how you stay in the lineup. Harrington was in this game because, by the way, I forgot to mention, Carlson is banged up. So Minnesota's on the power play again. They're cycling around. Suter gets the puck at the point. He's looking one way, and then he takes a shot towards the net. And he shoots it off of Tyler Ennis' skate, deflects, throws everybody off. Weird angle again, and goes in. They would review it, saying Tyler Ennis kicked it. I mean, kind of he kicked it, but it wasn't like, oh, kick. But he turned his skate at the last second. He knew he was doing that to deflect the puck. But whatever. Minnesota gets the goal 4-2 Minnesota. So we regroup. We're a third period team. We're strong in the third period. We win the face-off. Get up the ice. Get it to Panarin. He enters the zone by picking the puck, flipping it past the defender. He bounces off the board, goes around him. Panarin goes around the other side of the defender, around him, and cuts back in as the defender goes to check him to the left. He's already around him. Picks up the puck. Gets it to JJ. JJ just unloads this puck. Fires it down. Dubnyk stops it. It bounces to the right. And Axon's right there. Puts it in. Axon's second goal of the year. His first one where he actually shot the puck. He could tell he was gripping the stick a little hard. He wanted a goal. One where he actually shot the puck to relax him. He was like, okay, I got one. Now let's go get more. So he's starting to feel better. Our lines are starting to gel a little bit. We're starting to get our groove and start to pick up the pace. Bob's making bigger and bigger saves. Our defense is jumping up. We're starting to dominate more time in the Minnesota zone, but we can't beat Dubnyk. Coming near the end of the game, there's about 4 minutes left. Foligno takes the faceoff, ties up the centerman, and kind of bumps it over to Calvert. Calvert takes the puck, gets it to Savard. Savard walks the line and just flings it at the net. It goes in. Minnesota review this. I don't know if they actually reviewed it or not. I don't know if they actually challenged it or not, but they reviewed it. And it is a good goal because Anderson tipped it. But they were looking to see if he was above his shoulders, above the crossbar. He was not. It was not a high stick. Good goal. Jackets tie it up 4-4. And we end the third period going to overtime. Great job by us. We have this weird game where it's weird the entire way through with different goals, different bounces, stuff hitting the boards weird. A couple times the rest got in the way. Just awful, weird, wonky game. And these games are going to come up. And you have to learn how to win these games. And how better to do it, then go out there and win the game. Go into overtime. Winberg, Panarin, Jones start. Minnesota wins the faceoff. They come into our zone. We're doing some good stuff. We're keeping kind of outside. Panarin battles the guy in the corner, takes the puck away, gets up to Seth Jones, who's ahead of him and Winberg as a defenseman. Man, not the best time to be up jumping up. But he gets the puck, gets to the red line, curls up, waits for Winberg and Panarin to get up. Panarin gets to the blue line. Seth Jones gets Winberg the pass as he skips up with speed. Winberg takes the line, drops the pass to Panarin. Panarin goes one side of the defender, other side of the defender, takes the shot, just went in between these two defenders, made them look like statues. Puck bounces off of Dubnyk, hits Winberg, goes in the net. Jackets win 5-4. And when that happens, we celebrate on the bench. Dubnyk's like, no, he hit it with his glove. That should be no goal. So they would review it. What had happened is when Panarin shoots it, Dubnyk deflects it. It bounces off of Winberg's chest, comes down, hits his stick, and goes in because Zucker is picking him up, trying to move him out of the way, moving his hands into position. Winberg just standing there, trying to keep his space of ice and just like, I'm going to be here. If something happens, it happens. And when he does that, he pits the stick in the way, gets the deflection, goes in the net, giving us the victory. So we pick up the extra point. I'm fine giving Minnesota a point. They're a Western Conference team. Give them the help. They're expansion bros. Go on. So until next time, click like and subscribe. And until we play Winnipeg, I will see you later.